Hi friends, it's Becky and I have the Beads to Live By curated collections to show you all today. I just got it in the mail today and I'm very excited because I love these colors. So we're gonna go over all of these beads in finer detail in just a minute. But first, to tell you what Beads to Live By curated collections are, they are 2 bead subscriptions that you can purchase from Beads to Live By. It is a brick and mortar store in Michigan, but they also have a very big online presence, and they have these subscriptions that you can purchase some 2-hole beads and seed beads with. The seed bead subscription gives you 8 different selections of seed beads that are curated to all go together very nicely. And you get 4 different sizes of seed beads. You get a 2.5-inch tube of the 15-0 seed beads. You get 10-gram bags of the 11-0, 8-0, and 6-0 seed beads, and they all go together. I love them so much. And then you get 5 different varieties of the 2-hole seed beads, and again, they are meant to go together. You'll get like a strand of some of them. Others will come in these little clamshell packs, and I'll go into the details in just a minute. We'll go up close and take a look at it. In addition to the seed beads and 2-hole beads, you can also purchase an add-on with the check glass bundles, and those are the pressed glass bundles and then the fire polish bundles. They're 2 separate bundles, and Cassandra very kindly sent me a selection of some of those bundles because on Wednesday of this week, the 21st of August, I'm going to be doing a live beading party with Cassandra on the Beads to Live By Facebook group. So we'll have links to that event, and you guys can join us if you want to see what I make with these. But I'm definitely probably going to be using some of these check glass beads to do that. I'll show you the check glass beads that she sent me in a little more detail after we take a look at the seed beads up close. Now, I don't have like the actual names of the colors to share with you, so I'm just going to describe them. All right, so for our 15-0 seed beads, we have 2 separate selections. We've got these light, almost matte colored, but with a bit of a light iridescent finish on them. Very light, almost corn colored. It's a really pretty yellow. I love it. And then we've got it's more of a usually you've got some sort of neutral that you have with this, and this is a really pretty luster taupe, and that's our 2 15-0 selections. And then for our 8-0 selections, we've got this sort of cranberry color with like an AB finish on it. It is gorgeous, and I'm probably going to be using that in the thing that I make with Cassandra on our beading party. And then we've got right here, let's zoom in a little bit better if we can. This is a matte finish. It looks like silver lined seed bead with a bit of a taupe color to it. Again, sort of going with that more as a neutral that you can pair with basically any of these other colors. And then we've got kind of a bridge bead. Now these were both the 11-0s. This is an 8-0 seed bead, and it's again another matte finish bead. And it has like this multicolored finish on it, where you've got some blues and some reds and some pinks and some yellows, and they all really go together, and it kind of bridges all of these other colors together with that one. And then we've got sort of a light purpley burgundy color with this one. It is another matte finish, and both of these are the 8-0 selections. And then for 6-0s, we've got just a little bit darker than this 8-0 for another matte finish bead, and then we've got some silver lined like cobalt with an AB finish, so you get those like pink and blue sort of tones with it. Again, spoiler alert, I'm probably going to be working with this one as well. In fact, I might just be working with all 3 of these. Maybe I'll throw in some 15-0s. I haven't decided what I'm going to be making yet, but I do know that I want to use these beads because they are just gorgeous and I love them. All right, so for our 2-hole beads, we've got some Rula beads, and this is like a metallic mix finish for our roller beads, and they are a 2-hole bead that are sort of soda can shaped. They're cylindrical, and then they've just got 2 holes going through them. And we've got our mini chevron beads. They have 2 holes going through the pointy side, and this is metallic gold finish. And then this is a super, super fun finish for our ginkgo beads. They are this, I don't know what the actual name of the shape is, but maybe it's ginkgo shape on that. And one side of it has this gold finish on it, and then the other has this like speckly sparkle orange finish. So it just glows, but it's got like the crystal clearness on it too. So it's really, really an interesting bead to have with that shape. And then the additional 2-hole bead selections is we've got some silky beads. These are tile-shaped beads with holes that go sort of crossways through if you hold it diagonally. They are one of my favorite 2-hole bead shapes, so I'm really happy that we've got that. And this is again in that metallic mix. It's gonna go really well with those rullas, I think. And then these daggers. These are 2-hole dagger beads. So you'll have one hole that's closer to the butt of the dagger and another hole that's a little bit further along the way, closer to the pointy end. And the finish on this is just, it's like laser etched or just etched for this rough finish. And then this is like iridescent, it's not quite a B finish. I think it's vitriol is the word that I'm thinking of for this, but it has so much depth and personality, and it's so dynamic. If you change like the position, it changes what colors you see as you look at it. So like movement or something is like going to be really important when you're doing this, because it's going to affect how you see the beads. And now for the fire polish beads that I was sent, we've got these 7mm. It's jet with silver and pink splashes on it. It's super duper punk rock. I love that one. And then we've got kind of a darker golden yellow 4mm. I think this one's a 4mm fire polish. It might be 5. I'd have to measure it. Bead. And then we've got these cobalt blue opaque 3mm fire polish beads to go with it, and that they just go really well with the rest of everything. And then on the shaped glass, I got a full strand, thank you Cassandra, of these rondelles that have like a little bit of a milky bit on them, but then they're this dark amber color as well. And then these I think are my favorites. They are these Saturn beads. And let me grab my ladybug dish so you can really get an idea of the colors on these Saturn beads. They have a little bit of that same like cranberry red color, but then it's swirled in this blue glass. And the reason they're Saturn beads is because they have that ring of faceting around the outside of it. So it's like Saturn's rings. I'm probably going to be making something with this. If I'm real honest, I'm having ideas already for ways I can incorporate these beads in what I make with Cassandra. Then there's also some golden hued beads, like these, what are they called? Like a hexagon shape with like this kind of almond colored but silky glass that has the different things. If you look at the way that the lines in it kind of shift when the light changes direction, they are really cool and fun to play with. They're like really, really pretty, I think. And then we've got some cathedral beads, and these are like a chocolate brown with some gold edges. These will make fantastic accent beads that kind of draw your attention more towards the other colors a little bit. Then we've got these really, really gorgeous sort of wavy nugget beads. And these are just a really beautiful goldeny yellow. So these are the beads that I've got from the Curated collections from Beads to Live By. I really enjoy making things with this bead subscription, and I am really looking forward to playing with these beads with Cassandra. She is a lot of fun to hang out and bead with. So it's going to be really fun, a really great time, and I hope you all are able to enjoy it with us. I'll put a link in the description to the Beads to Live By site where you can find these beads available for purchase. The bundles, you don't have to be a subscriber to purchase the bundles if you want some of the check glass bundles. And often extras for the Curated collections will be listed as available to purchase as well, but I really enjoy having it as a subscription because I get overwhelmed when I have to make choices about what beads are going to go with which beads. And so having a ready-made package full of beads that I know are going to go together, and I really like Cassandra's taste in colors a lot. So like I know they're going to be beads that I like too. So it's really made it worthwhile for me to be able to have that subscription just come every month, and I don't have to put in the work to pick them out, and then they just come and I can make stuff and everything is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I do have a playlist with some of the other things that I've made with the Curated collections, including tutorials for using silky beads. I've got some tutorials using ginkgos, rullas, most of these 2-hole beads that we've got on there that maybe you're not as familiar with those 2-hole beads, but you'd like to see how to be able to use them. I do have that in my playlist. I will put that in the description below as well. And I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and I hope to see you on Wednesday on the Beads to Live By Facebook page. Bye!